We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shmita-year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, Bitcoin and cryptos are flat. If we look at the stock market, tech stocks are taking a little beating. So that means tonight, Bitcoin and crypto should take a little beating. We know on Friday we're going to have options. So we're going to have another pullback. And then also, guys, next week is future contracts that are going to be ending. But we know they move back to the end of the month to help out on that dip. So make sure you're looking at the volume of the actual contracts. You know, cryptos and the NASDAQ have been moving lockstep. We saw Netflix take a beating. And remember, these stocks are going 30 to 100 times earnings because the Fed was printing all that money. And the same thing with cryptos, guys. We have a lot of cryptos that were only pumped because trillions and trillions of dollars was coming inside the market. Don't get that confused. Fed is not going to print 20% of all money in existence again. They already did what they had to do. That's the reason why now they're raising rates to shrink that liquidity so now they can start building. Build back better. Shmita-year. Guys, you got to put everything together in order to understand it. But guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then plus we have the Fed, which the Fed yesterday moved up a little, $1.8 trillion. And then also Grayscale picked up a little. We know they moved lockstep with the Fed. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual allocation. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have 400 new products and 100,000 new wallets in a month on Cardano. Plus, we have the 8 coin getting a little pump over the last 3 days. Also, we have Solana stepping, hits a record price, skyrocketing over the last month. Now we have the CEO of Ripple, Garlinghouse, says Bitcoin tribalism is holding the crypto industry back in the U.S. And guys, we know definitely that is not true. It has nothing to do with it. We see tribalism in majority of the top cryptos because, of course, you want your crypto to go up in order to make money. You did your research. You see what is forecast to hit, and you're just hoping that it goes up. It's invested interest. That's the reason why you're rooting for that crypto. There's nothing wrong with that. The same way when it goes to stocks. But the fact is, what's holding cryptos back is the very people he actually promotes, and that is the central banks. They don't want crypto to take off in the U.S. We see it all over the emerging markets because they want to destroy the U.S. economy so China, the dragon, can rise. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Binance.us awarded money transmitter license in Puerto Rico. And we see Binance.us starting to gain momentum. And a lot of times you'll see BAM instead of Binance.us. Just remember that. And then also, guys, we have Coinbase announces beta of NFT marketplace with social engagement. And remember what I told you guys, NFTs are nothing but tokenized goods and then also digital IDs. And that's the reason why NFTs are being pushed so hard, because it will allow them to take everything from the real world and put it inside the virtual world. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have MakerDAO deploys on Layer 2 network, Starknet, to enhance functions of DAI stablecoin. And of course, that should speed things up and also lower fees. Now we have crypto-focused SPAC, Aura Fats Project Acquisition Corp. Raises $115 million in NASDAQ IPO. And over the next 2 years, we're going to see a lot of consolidation in crypto and then also seeing these projects go public. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Framework Ventures launches $400 million fund to back gaming DeFi. And lastly, we have Australian first Bitcoin ETF trades on April 27th. And guys, we know we need regulation in before Bitcoin can really get stabilized with all these ETFs coming in. We know Canada has 3 spot Bitcoin ETFs. And Australia's Bitcoin ETF can bring in $1 billion, but guys, we know $1 billion is not a lot when you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of trillions of dollars that's inside of the market. Cryptocurrency is definitely a baby, but we know it's the solution for the 4th industrial revolution, because that's when we know the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see the 4th Industrial Revolution, foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.